Can I have everyone's attention, please? Jim and Toula would love it if you would all turn off your mobile phones and put them away for the duration, please. They've employed the services of a professional photographer and a videographer, so please allow them to capture how this looks, and you all just sit back and enjoy the moment. But later on at the reception, you can go for gold. Also, if you could refrain from posting any photos on social media until Jim and Toula have done so themselves, that would be much appreciated. And thank you so much for that courtesy. Family and friends, my name is Adrian Jude De Silva, and I'm an authorized marriage celebrant. We are all here today on the Jardine 10 at the beautiful Melbourne Botanical Gardens with one thing in common: to offer our best wishes to Jim and Toula on their marriage, to celebrate the love they have for each other, and to share in the joy of this important occasion in their lives. I'm also joined by Jim's sister, Nikki, who many of you may know, and she will be acting as the Greek interpreter during the ceremony. I will invite you all now to be upstanding for the arrival of the lovely bride, escorted by her children, Eleni and Nikos. Jim and Toula were high school sweethearts in Greece in the mid-1970s. Both fondly remembered their courtship, and with the advent of Facebook, they reconnected. Jim and Toula, today you enter as individuals, but you will live here as husband and wife, blending your lives, expanding your family ties, and embarking upon the grandest adventure of human interaction. The story of your life together is still yours to write. All those present here come to witness and celebrate your love and commitment this day, eager to be a part of the story not yet told. Jim and Toula, remember to treat yourself and each other with respect, and remind yourself often of what brought you together. Take responsibility for making the other feel safe, and give the highest priority to the tenderness, gentleness, and kindness that your connection deserves. When frustration, difficulty, and fear assail your relationship, as they threaten all relationship at some time or another, remember to focus on what is right between you, not just the part that seems wrong. In this way, you can survive the times when clouds drift across the face of the sun in your lives, remembering that just because you may lose sight of it for a moment, it does not mean the sun has gone away. And if each of you take responsibility for the quality of your life together, it will be marked by abundance and delight. Jim and Toula would like to acknowledge their families, especially the grandchildren who have graced this occasion. I am duly authorized by law to solemnize marriages according to law. Before you are joined together in marriage in my presence, and in the presence of these witnesses, I am to remind you of the solemn and binding nature of the relationship into which you are now about to enter. Marriage, according to law in Australia, is the union of two people to the exclusion of all others voluntarily entered into for life.
I am duly authorized by law to solemnize marriages according to law. Before you are joined together in marriage in my presence and in the presence of these witnesses, I am to remind you of the solemn and binding nature of the relationship into which you are now about to enter. Marriage, according to the law in Australia, is the union of two people to the exclusion of all others, voluntarily entered into for life.
The vows you are soon to exchange contain promises for your future life together. Now, before doing so, I would like you to ask the following of each of you. Jim, will you take Toula to be your lawful wedded wife? Will you love, honor, and respect her, be honest with her, and stand by her through whatever may come, so you can genuinely share your life together?
I will.
Nikki, read this after I have read so that Toula can understand. Toula, will you take Jim
Toula, will you take Jim
to be your lawful wedded husband?
to be your lawful wedded husband?
Will you love, honor, and respect
Will you love, honor, and respect
him, be honest with him,
him, be honest with him,
and stand by him through whatever may come,
and stand by him through whatever may come,
so you can genuinely share your love
so you can genuinely share your love
together?
together?
Yes, I will.
Yes, I will.
All right, so Jim, please repeat this after me. And Nikki, can you please read this after I have read? I call the persons here present
I call the persons here present
to witness that I,
to witness that I,
James Stephen Peters,
James Stevens Peters,
take the Fatula
take the Fetula
Christa Christokis
Christa Christokis
to be my lawful wedded wife.
to be my lawful wedded wife.
I call the persons here present to witness that I, James Stephen Peters, take the Fetula Christakos to be my lawful wedded wife.
Tula, please repeat after me.
Toula, please repeat.
Toula, please repeat after me.
I call upon the persons
I call upon the persons
I call upon the persons
here present to witness
here present to witness
here present to witness
that I,
that I,
Fatula Christa Christokis,
Fetula Christakos,
Fatula Christakos,
take the James Stephen Peters
take the James Stephen Peters
take the James Stephen Peters
to be my lawful wedded husband.
to be my lawful wedded husband.
to be my lawful wedded husband.
We will now have giving of the rings. So can I please call upon Eloni and Nikos to bring the rings in? Wedding rings are made precious by our wearing them. Your ring says that even in your uniqueness, you have chosen to be bound together. Let these rings also be a sign that love has substance as well as soul, a present as well as past, and that despite its occasional sorrows, love is a circle of happiness, wonder, and delight. May these rings remind you always of the vows you have taken here today. Jim, please place the ring on Toula's finger and please repeat after me. With this ring,
With this ring,
I thee wed,
I thee wed,
and pledge you my love,
pledge you my love,
now and forever.
now and forever.
Nikki, can I kindly request you to interpret after me? Toula, as you place this ring on Jim's finger,
Toula, as you place this ring on Jim's finger,
please repeat after me.
please repeat after me.
With this ring,
With this ring,
With this ring,
I thee wed,
I thee wed,
I thee wed,
and pledge you my love,
and pledge you my love,
and pledge you my love,
now and forever.
now and forever.
now and forever.
Jim and Toula, as you have promised before us to love each other and to share your lives together, both in good times and in not so good times, by the authority vested in me by the state of Victoria, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss your bride. Family and friends, Jim and Toula will now sign their marriage documents, and they have invited Nikita, Yolan Constantine, and John Harvey Jamison to be their witnesses. So please remain where you are seated and enjoy the surrounding and the music.
So, she got a sign over here.
Yeah.
Okay. And then she got a sign over here too. Sign here. All
All right, thank you very much. So if I can ask you to come in front, please, again. As Jim and Toula have pledged their love before us, it is now time to wish them every happiness in the future, and I would like to present Jim and Toula their certificate of marriage.
Thank you.
Family and friends, in this beautiful setting, be happy for Jim and Toula and the many years ahead they will share. Jim and Toula, we wish you luck in the future, but most importantly, hope that you continue have love, friendship and trust from each other. Today is the first day of marriage. It is yours to make, yours to define, yours to live. Enjoy the rest of the day and evening, as I'm sure you will. And our best wishes for the rest of your married life. Now let's put our hands together for the newly married couple, ladies and gentlemen. It is my pleasure to present to you the new Mr. and Mrs. Jim and Toula Peters. Thank you very much, and thank you, Nikki. Thank you so much. I need you to sign one more document, which is the faithful performance. That's for you.
Interesting marriage.
That's interesting.